Hey y'all, I'm back. It's been a while. A lot's been going down. First of all, congratulations is in order. Got my kids a new house. Definitely overdue.
Don't want to take it to your room?
That's right. No more Airbnbs for us. You get a room, everybody gets a room. We were so excited to move in. It just felt like a relief was just off of my back, off of my shoulders. So I'm like, yo, let's take a walk. Neighborhood pretty nice. So we went to the community garden, took Maeson. It was getting a little dark, so we almost kind of said, nah, we'll do it tomorrow. But I'm glad we stuck to the plan. Outside like Boots and Dora, Explorer, Aura, it felt great. Like, I feel really good, you know? Finally got my kids into a neighborhood that is, I'd say, is put up. And the air just felt different that day, like peaceful maybe. Like, I don't know, but something just felt different. Maybe I was just overjoyed and happy and just so proud of myself. I remember just feeling grateful, you know? We finally out them Airbnbs. Mama, we made it. And I felt good. This was a good moment. You know how people always tell you, like, put your phone down, live in a moment. I'm so glad I never lived by that, because had I done that, I wouldn't have these moments. I wouldn't have this last day that we shared with my daughter. Because now these clips, these moments are all I have left of that day. The laughter we shared as a family, the peace that seemed to sprinkle the air, how the sunlight hit her skin. I'll never get that back. Who would have known that would have been her last day? Because I certainly didn't. But I'll tell you, when you get that feeling in your stomach and you're like, nah, I'm just go with it. For the first time in a long time, I felt safe. I felt home. I wasn't worried. We had literally found our forever home, a home that I picked perfectly for my babies. And even though I had probably 50 cents to my name, I was happy. I felt whole and complete. I keep going back to this moment, like, what could I have done differently just to make her last moments just that much better? But I did all that I could do. We knew from birth what Maeson was fighting was stronger than all of us. She had been diagnosed with pachygyria and epilepsy. In fact, they told us to prepare ourselves because she probably wouldn't even make it past NICU. Surprisingly, she did, because the law had other plans. As the days go by and my grieving is up and down, I realized that Maeson was more to us than we ever realized. She was truly my blessing. She was what brought my family together when we would fall apart. She showed me patience, taught me unconditional care. The girl was a fighter, her mother's child for sure. Every time they counted her out, she counted herself right back in, because who you thought? Not playing with the biggest. You know, I just realized how much of a blessing she truly was. She wasn't just here for me. She was here for us. I truly believe Allah placed her in our lives to show us the things we were missing. She fills such a big void in my heart. She kept me busy. She kept me grounded. She taught me patience, something I never had much of. Because like with her, I could suction mamas back to back 1,000 times and never once got frustrated. I never felt like I can't do this. I knew I could. I was prepared to do this. For the rest of both of our lives, whichever came first, I was ready for it. She had become my duty, and I did it with love, like, and passion. She showed me how far I truly go for my kids. Like, there is literally nothing I wouldn't do for them. She wasn't just working on me, though. She showed the kids compassion, too. She taught them what it meant to care for somebody who needs a little extra help. How to be a little bit more sensitive to others. How to love without expecting anything back. And that is the biggest blessing she could have ever taught them. As children, most kids don't get that. I still remember the day we brought her home from the NICU. Kids had met her in 6 months. She had been born and nobody met her, just me and her dad, because it was still COVID and nobody was allowed to come to the NICU. So it was like the big grand reveal, and it wasn't a dry eye in the room. The energy in our house immediately felt different. It's like everything shifted. Nothing else mattered. She was our blessing, our OBO, and we was going to protect her. But if I'm being honest, deep down, I knew she never belonged to us. She was only meant to be here for a short time, long enough to change us for forever. So as hard as it is to say goodbye, I understand. I accept it. But the pain is so excruciating. It's never ending. I'm waking up every day missing her. Wishing I could smell her. Her clothes don't even smell like her no more. They just smell like air. She was sent to get me ready to face this kind of pain. Ready to grow, ready to become the woman I am meant to be. Every lesson I've been missing, she brought them with her, right in her back pocket. Every unanswered question, she had the clarity. Now it just feels like divine timing, because everything that used to confuse me suddenly makes sense now. There's no need to question it anymore, because the answer was always her. I guess I'm trying to heal out loud and share her story, because for us, her story is nothing short of incredible. Like, come on, pachygyria and epilepsy, two things most people have probably never even heard of. It's so rare it doesn't even have a walk, a ribbon, not even a color. But Maeson carried it like a warrior, and I'm going to carry it for her. Because in Islam, it's no questioning. What's written is written. What is meant to be is meant to be. And her story was written perfectly. This pain we're feeling, it was meant to be felt. It's teaching us and stretching us and forcing us to move forward. And even though she couldn't walk, she couldn't talk, she couldn't tell us what she was feeling, I know she's in a better place. I know she's at peace. She's free. No more pain, no more struggles, no more guessing. Her final months were so beautiful when I look back on them. She was doing so well. She had been seizure free. She was breathing above her vent. They took her settings down, like everything was looking up. Everything just felt like it was falling into place. I guess in the way it was. Because nothing happens by accident. Everything is on purpose. Maeson had purpose. She was here to light up the world.